And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Insight on Business. This is the show about advertising, marketing, communications, and best business practices, consumer research, all kinds of things to help you grow your business in this economy or in any. It's all brought to us by our friends at Fwirsa. Fwirsa, savvy accountants and business planners, tax preparers, located in Clive, Iowa, by the way. You can go ahead and contact them at fwirsa.com, F-U-I-R-S-A.com. They'll work hard for you until the cows come home. If you want to contact us, we do monitor Twitter. It's Insight ADV. That's Insight ADV before, during, and after the broadcast. Here's a little factoid for you. But when we left you just a moment ago, we were talking about mobile applications and utilization of mobile. Get this one. The trade organization, the Mobile Marketing Association, has commissioned a new study that projects the mobile marketing business will add get this, billion with a B dollars in incremental output and nearly 1 million jobs into the U.S. economy by 2015. Now remember, that survey was commissioned by the American Mobile Marketing Association. So clearly what they want to do is they want you to use more mobile marketing messages. But I think that's pretty astounding. $400 billion and 1 million jobs by 2015. Wow. Let's talk about native ads and banner ads, and we'll show some images of some examples here in just a minute. Most media companies have them. As a matter of fact, those are the things that are on almost every media outlet in the world. Television stations, radio stations, newspapers, magazines, they all have these banner ads that are screaming for your attention. Some are much more obnoxious than others, those that just kind of blare out at you from the sidelines. They usually are ugly. They can also be animated, kids, so that they can really distract you from whatever it is that you're looking for. I think we've got a slide of some examples of banner ads. Yeah, here you go. This is off of Cold Fusion's website. I love it. These are some examples of banner ads. On the one side, you've got this peel back banner ad, and then you've got the big banner ad sitting there, and then you've got the smaller banner ads, and you've got them all over the place. And if you want to see the text to the story, you see that little bit of stuff that's sandwiched between the people having a discussion. To somebody to come by your website or wherever that banner ad directs them to see what in the heck it is that you're selling. I mean, that's the idea, isn't it? At the end of the day, sure, you want to have some good exposure, but the other thing is you want somebody to actually engage your business. Well, that's problem number one. Usually you're just ticking them off, the consumer that is. Then the marketing company will come in and they'll sell clicks. So if the home page gets 10,000 views a day, you're going to think to yourself, okay, 10,000 views a day, I should get maybe, a tenth of that? Maybe 10% of the people that go there. So maybe I'll get 1,000 click-throughs to my website or my product or service or whatever I have that banner ad on there for. Maybe that's what I'm going to get. And the salespeople tend to tell you, or at least lead you down that road. You have to then understand what you have to ask about. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the dirty secrets about banner ads for just a second, okay? Get this. And these are a number of different surveys that have taken place over the past year, from ComScore to DoubleClick to Kellner Perkins, all kinds of things. And we've compiled a list of about 14 or 15 things that you need to know. Over 5.3 trillion display ads were served to U.S. consumers last year. Seriously. 5.3 trillion display ads. That's 1 trillion more than what there were being delivered in 2009. Yeah, and you were wondering why your favorite media company is so coagulated with all of these banner ads? That's because we got a hell of a lot more of them out there. All right, let's get into this. Click-through rates. What are the click-through rates? Get this, 0.1%. Yeah, not very good. The 4x6 banner ad has even a worse click-through rate. An estimated 31% of ad impressions are never seen by, get that, an average of 31% of the banner ads that are out there are never seen by consumers because they can't access them. The 8% of advertising users account for click-through rates. Up to 50% of clicks are for mobile banner ads. Mobile cost per thousand runs about $100 a thousand. You're more likely, by the way, to survive an airplane crash than what you are to click on a banner ad. 15% of people trust banner ads completely or somewhat, compared to 29% for TV ads. 34% don't trust banner ads at all or much, compared to 26% for magazine ads. 25 to 34-year-olds see 2,094 banner ads per month. And just to round it out for you, in 2012, 445 different advertisers delivered more than 1 billion banner ads. So, all of those statistics tells us one thing. First of all, it's not really very expensive advertising, but is it effective advertising? And at the end of the day, that's what you want your advertising to be able to do, isn't it? You want it to be effective. You want to be able to communicate. You want to be able to engage viewers. Well, if you're utilizing banner ads, oftentimes you're not, because they may be annoying. I can't tell you how I hate going to some of the Gannett newspaper sites out there, and these car dealers are just screaming at me, just like the used car dealers of old with their television commercials. These car dealers are going, wow, bang, you got to come by here. Great deals, great deals. It's the Father's Day special. It's the May Memorial Day special. You know, please. I just want to find out what the news is. And most of these companies, of course, in the media world are utilizing these types of banner ads to be able to push more revenue to the bottom line. So, what might be better? What's the hot new thing versus banner ads? Well, there's something called native ads, and I think we've got a piece here for you. That's the mobile piece. Is there another one? No? Okay. Apparently, we don't have the other item. There is a way in which you integrate ads within the stream of consciousness that's going on whatever's there. It was the GE piece. You didn't get an email about that? There you go. All right, here's an example. All right, this is from BuzzFeed. And here you have BuzzFeed's stories about what's going on. The second feed down there, the second story, 10 things you might not know about Los Angeles, is really a sponsored ad from General Electric, but it looks as though it's part of the stream of information that you came to BuzzFeed to see. It's a great example about what a native ad looks like. All right, the other stories are all there. You've even got maybe one or two. You've got one or two examples of other ads there. But you see in the stream of information, 10 things you might not have known about Los Angeles. That's what's called a native ad. So let's talk a little bit about native advertising for a second. Native advertising works about the same way that banner ads do, except they're not as garish, if you will. That's a great word, by the way. But even then, banner ads, they are seen 52% more. People are 52% more likely to click on a native ad than a banner ad. But here's the catch. If you want to do native ads, kids, it's going to take some work because you have to create good content. That's what native ads are all about. If you bring good content to the discussion on your website, on your media site, or whatever it happens to be, that way, people are inclined to go ahead and click on it and then engage your product and or service. But that's the catch. When you create good content costs money. Banner ads are pretty cheap because they're awfully passive. Oh, sure, you can get the ones that scream and holler and rotate and have all kinds of other things going on. But if nobody's going to click on them, what good are they? Versus native ads, if they look as though they're part of the stream of information that somebody's going to a website to see, more likely that they're going to be clicked on and get noticed and be engaged. But the downside is nothing is ever free. Nothing is ever simple, because to create great native ads, you've got to create good content. And that's the secret. Most small companies, medium-sized companies, don't have the budget to go out there and put up something, the 10 things that you didn't know about Des Moines, Iowa, and then embed that in the stream of conscious for example, a media company. That's the difference between, nothing's for free. Native ads versus banner ads. Our money is on native ads. And by the way, this is not a new idea. We've been seeing things called native ads, actually product placement in movies and television shows for decades. You know, that Coca-Cola that shows up in an A-class movie wasn't put there just by accident. Coca-Cola paid a huge sum of money to have that product placement there. Or Ford Motor Company with the cars that they're driving around. Check those movies. When you see a commercial product, somebody paid to have that commercial product in placement, similar to native ads, but obviously television and or the movies. So the bottom line, native ads versus ads for banners, it's up to you. If you've got the deep pockets to go ahead and do native advertising, go ahead and do it. Or if you know somebody that's really good at creating content, maybe you can get that product process done. When we come back, we're going to be talking about earned media, ladies and gentlemen. Earned media. I was at a panel discussion 2 weeks ago where some individuals were sitting around talking about how your business or your company or your service can get what? That wonderful thing called earned media. Somebody out there in the media is going to be paying attention to you, write a story or feature you on radio or television, how to get that done and the many pitfalls that you might have to go through to get there when we come back. This is Insight on Business. My name's Michael Libby. It's powered by our advertising agency, Insight Advertising, Marketing, and Communications. We'll be back with more right after this.